On the Loose TV. I am Janice Kovach, and we are here at the Clinton Bookshop with Teresa, one of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good.
So you're here promoting your book. Obviously, you're doing a book signing, but I have to tell you, for the first time, I watched Real Housewives, and it was definitely an interesting experience. What made you want to do the show?
Dina was approached to do the show, and she recommended me.
Okay.
And they interviewed me, and it took me 11 months to sign, but eventually I signed, and here I am.
So, and there's a lot of drama. It's interesting.
Yeah, I would say.
Now, I didn't see a Celebrity Apprentice, and I understand that your personality was a little bit different on Celebrity Apprentice. Can you tell me why?
Well, I would say I taped what you're seeing right now, this season you're watching right now, finished in September, and I taped Celebrity Apprentice after that, which was in October. And all my friends are like, oh my God, Teresa, Celebrity Apprentice, that's the real you. They're like, that's the real you on Celebrity Apprentice. They're like, Housewives, I don't know who that Teresa is. I mean, you have to understand, it's like, if you follow from season one, I think my true fans know who I really am. If you start watching it now, you're like, who,
Yeah, it was interesting because I hadn't
you got to watch it from the beginning because there is a storyline. And my brother, my sister-in-law, my cousin came on the show behind my back. So you have to put yourself in my shoes. This is like my sister-in-law, my cousin, my brother, and her husband that I was speaking to all the time. I was telling them what was going on in first season and second season, and now they're on the show with me.
Right.
It was just, and it was like, this is my family. So instead of hearing it from them, I had to hear it from my boss.
Gotcha.
So third season was a little hard for me, but now I'm used to it, and they're on the show. I wish them all the best.
Okay. And how do your girls? What do they think of the show?
My girls are really, they're really down to earth. Really, it doesn't really affect them. I mean, they're just being like,
themselves.
Yeah. And I mean, like in school, no one treats them differently. They treat them like Gia, Gabrielle, and Melania. And our Janice is still at home with me. So.
Okay. Now, we saw a lot of your fans here. We talked to them. We were out on the street. They've all waited a long time, and a lot of them told me how they've been following you all along. What is something that to be a role model? What's the type of role model that you want them to get from you?
Well, definitely, the role, like what I love the best is Celebrity Apprentice.
Okay.
Because that
that was
is
you.
The real me.
Okay.
You have people on the Housewives. First, that if someone's attacking you, what are you going to do? Of course, you're going to attack back, or you're going to defend yourself, and you can't let someone just keep saying trash talking you without you saying something,
Responding back. Gotcha.
Exactly. So it's like that's the things that they've been saying on the show, it's just like blowing my mind. And not even about me, about my husband, and then it take me and my husband out of the equation. It's like they're hurting my children.
Right.
That's the bottom line. It's like it is a family show, and that's what bothers me. It's like, all right, you want to say stuff about me and my husband, but then, my kids eventually are going to see this like years from now. Just, it's sad.
Right. Now, does your oldest, has she seen or heard some of the stuff, and is she responding to it?
Yeah, of course, because she's 11, and the 11-year-olds, they want to be in the, where if you're in the kitchen, what's that, kitchen hangers?
Yes.
She's like a kitchen hanger, yeah. And, Gabrielle and Melania, they're not interested. Melania, she'll come in, say her 2 words, and leave. And then the words that she says, it blows my mind, because I'm like, where did she get that from? And it's like, really, Melania even shocks me. But, I have to say, she's amazing. All my daughters are amazing. They're, they're just full of life, and they make me full of life. I have to say, what I've learned from the show, it's like, it's people saying, sad, things about me. It's like hurt my feelings.
Right.
It's really sad. But bottom line, it's made me stronger.
Okay, fair enough.
And looking at my daughters, like, that's what
that's the message they want. You want them to be able to.
Looking at my daughters, I just focus on them. They're healthy. They're beautiful. That's the most important thing to me. And my husband, he's amazing.
Okay, good. Well, thank you very much. We're so grateful that you came to Clinton and hang out with us. It's, this is a small town, but we do love it. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're here at the Clinton Bookshop with Teresa, and she has been signing her brand new cookbook. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, Fabulous Fast and Fit has over 70 new heart-healthy recipes from start to stove, 30 minutes. A lot of the recipes are 10 ingredients or less.
I can do that.
Yeah, definitely. And in the back of the book, there's a nutritional guide. All the recipes are calorie counted. It works great with gluten-free diets and Weight Watchers.
Okay.
And for the first time, I give fitness tips.
Very good. And where can someone get this?
You could get this at your local bookstore, Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles.
Do you have a website?
My website is www.teresagiudice.com, or you can follow me on Twitter, Teresa_Giudice. And also, I just wanted to let you know, I just launched an adult beverage in March called Fabellini.
Okay.
You'll see it on the show. We actually formulate it on the show. My husband helped me through the process. He makes his own homemade wine, so I told him I've always loved Bellinis, so I wanted to formulate my own Bellini.
Okay.
And so I did, and peach and raspberry, absolutely delicious, 12% alcohol, so it gives you a nice buzz. And we use an award-winning champagne, so it's absolutely delicious.
All right, great. And that you can find at your local liquor stores, I would imagine?
Well, we're getting it out in New Jersey, New York. We're getting it out eventually nationally. If you want, you can go to my website and you can see, what liquor stores are carrying it. Gary'sWine.com. I'll ship it to you. And even the winery where we formulate it, which is BrotherhoodWinery.com, and they'll ship it to you.
Great. Thank you very much.